Hey guys, welcome to Music Mondays. I'm Cameron and Rhys.
I'm Darren Brown.
What? What the fuck?
It's for protection.
That's David Blaine! So Darren, what have you been listening to this week? Darren, same thing. Carry on. Mr. Brown.
Mr. Brown.
Mrs. Jones! Carry on.
But this week I've been listening to I can't even remember the name now.
You wrote it down?
Yes.
Soundgarden.
Yes, I'm listening to Soundgarden.
Black hole sun.
But mostly because they did a song for the Avengers movie, which is so awesome. It's called Live to Rise. But yeah, it's awesome.
It is pretty good. I've listened to it too.
I've feared like almost every soundtrack for the Avengers, and it's amazing. Like 9 Inch Nails did one.
I really want to get the CD. I can't find it in HMV or anything, or any of my local record stores.
Would they sell that one?
I don't know, maybe. They did this Scott Pilgrim one. That was a very music-heavy movie. But anyway, yeah, it's really good. It's obviously on iTunes, like everything is these days.
Yeah, well, just listen to all Soundgarden, really.
Yeah.
Like, obviously, like Black Hole Sun and everything. They're just an amazing band, and Chris Cornell's awesome.
Is that his band? See, you keep telling me that, but I keep forgetting it. Anyway, I've been listening to Watsky, who's a poet/rapper. He's really cool. He's kind of like a YouTube sensation. You might have seen him anyway. He's called Pale Kid Raps Fast, that video.
Yeah.
But he's got a lot of awesome other songs. I don't really want to talk too much about him because the kind of discovering him and watching his videos is kind of like, what the fuck, this is awesome. So I'm not going to talk about him much, but I will put a link below, also to the Live to Rise video for the Avengers. So those are both in the description below.
That's an awesome video. So this week's discussion is, what is the minimal amount of songs that you want on an album?
So say like you get the new album for a band that you've been waiting for a while, comes out.
4 songs.
It's got 4 songs. It's like, this isn't an album, this is an EP! Ah. Yeah, like what's the... Because a lot of bands now, like if they're super popular, they'll bring out an album, it'll be like 6 songs. They'll be like, there you go, there you go. And we're like, dude, I'd rather you work another year on it.
I think my minimal one would be double that, I think 12.
12, yeah, I think...
12 is like a bog standard album kind of thing.
A lot of people say like it depends on how long they work on it. They want the different style of songs, but to be honest with you, I'd rather wait.
Yeah.
I mean, I've got every band in the world. Plus, I've got all their old songs. I don't want them to spend a year on an album and bring out like 6 songs. It was why I was worrying that after Uprising, no, not the Resistance, that Muse was just going to pump out another album and it'll have like very little songs in it, but they've taken more time.
Actually, yeah, they're actually working on an album.
They are working on it, but it's taking a lot more time than I expected.
Yeah, it's like coming out at the end of this year.
Awesome.
So it's going to be amazing.
Yeah, I'd say about 10 to 12. I think 10 to 12 is good.
Yeah, I'd say
because
that's a minimal amount.
That gives you about an hour and a bit to just lay down and listen to it all if you want to do that.
If you want to do like 32.
Yeah, we're not saying that's why I had to put minimum. You can put a maximum of anything, man. If you want to bring out like
1,000 songs,
it's your second album.
It doesn't matter.
You have like a huge box set. As long as it's the price of an average album, put all the songs you want to.
Put like £100 album.
It's like the new Beatles one that came out a couple of weeks ago. It was like that.
Yeah, it's massive.
Yeah, so that was the discussion this week. Leave your opinions on this in the comments below. So the first news story today is that Black Sabbath did a reunion tour, like a triumphant reunion.
Shut up, bird!
to Birmingham. They went back to Birmingham, which is their hometown. Birmingham. And the crowd was really sportive. They say it's one of the best crowds they've ever had. They're all shouting for Tommy Loomey. I think that's his name. I always get it wrong. But because he's battling with cancer right now, so they were all very sportive. And
sorry, I just imagine him like dressed like as a knight with a shield and a sword.
Why?
Like cancer's a dragon.
Fuck yeah! Yes, let's make humour out of illness, Rhys. That's great.
When Black Sabbath comes on the stage with like the head of the cancer. Like,
I beat it!
I have defeated cancer!
Well, let's hope that somehow that happens. But yeah, we all hope he beats cancer.
Yes.
But the thing is, like everyone. But,
yeah.
But the thing is, like, they were really sportive. The band was really like, what would you say? Like thankful.
I'd say that.
Yeah, they're thankful. It was a really good story. So moving on to the second news story.
So the second news story is that Adele just continues to be awesome.
Record-breakingly awesome.
Yes. I wasn't here for when he did this.
Yeah, sorry. I actually pre-prepared this recording of Music Mondays, so we're a bit.
He actually figured out who I was going to be as well.
Yeah. So
I was going to be like, I'm David Beckham, and I hit football.
Well, this is a spoiler for like the next couple of episodes.
If we're ever outside again.
Well, there's a couple of basically the gist of this story is that there was an article that came out and it has a bunch of like records and stuff and details about Adele's album and its success over the
For
past
instance, Rolling in the Deep has been played over 1 billion times.
And that's also in like countries like Chile and Kazakhstan.
That's
like
amazing.
Freaking
That's absolutely amazing.
Uzbekistan. Actually, her music is now tracked in over 170 countries.
Jesus.
Which I didn't know there was over 170 countries in the world.
What else is there? The music is now...
I can't remember. Right, basically...
2011 she had more digital sales in Europe than any other artist, including Rihanna, Bruno Mars, and even Lady Gaga.
Lady Gaga, man. That's freaking like the queen of sales, and my cat is walking around now.
How about that? You can see your maths
Scribbles. It's my accounts. Also...
Your account.
Her album 21, which is kind of a big album. I mean, she had 19, but nobody really heard that, as we've talked about. I know, like, British people hear 19, but then 21 came out and just, like, the world was like, Adele! But 21 spent 33 weeks at the top of the Irish charts. Why are you talking to her? 28 weeks at the top of the Canadian charts, and 32 weeks at the top of the Australian charts, which...
So basically...
Adele
Ireland loves Adele.
Yeah. Australia loves her a bit less.
Yeah.
And Canada kind of likes her.
Canadian likes it.
I don't know right there, I don't know. There's one last one as well.
Let's have a look.
This is pretty the coolest one. Oh yeah. You read that one.
It is currently the 4th best-selling album in the last 10 years.
That's insane.
I
mean, I can't remember what the actual... We'll do an episode on like best-selling albums, but
I think another special.
I think number 2 was Michael Bublé's Christmas, which is a really good album. Like, that's the Christmas album I should have had instead of
like those stupid.
Oh man, that was funny.
God.
But yeah, that's the story basically. Adele continues to be awesome, and my cat continues to interrupt Music Mondays. So Darren, what do you have to recommend for us today?
Today I'm recommending, it's quite a weird recommend, but it's Top Gear Sub-Zero driving songs.
That's 2009, isn't it?
Yeah, it's like 2009, don't judge me, it's an amazing album. It has like Keane on there, it has The Who, it has Elbow, I think. I'm not quite sure, I think they do. But it's like awesome driving songs really. And it's
like driving songs that'll make you swerve across the motorway.
Yeah.
Should
we check the driving songs?
Yeah.
I have it on my iPhone, my trusty
He's
iPhone.
just gonna type it in. I'm not even cutting this out. You just look at my cat.
It
Hey,
has
look, my cat.
America by Razorlight, which is a great song.
I don't want to get copyrighted. So.
Dip, dip, dip,
Yeah, it's a dip.
dip, dip, dip. It has Crazy Crazy Nights by Kiss.
Oh yeah.
Which is amazing. It does have Elbow.
Oh, you're right. I thought Elbow came out in like 2010.
No, Elbow has been around for years. Her hair is now all over my iPod. No, don't play this. Don't play your iPod, please.
Anyway, he's got a really cool driving song. So
5 Years Time by No One Whale.
You can't just name them all. This is the most boring thing ever.
Who Are You by The Who.
I'm gonna get my album now. So
You?
yeah, that's what he recommends. I'm going to recommend Later with Jules Holland Live 2. Now, Later with Jules Holland is a TV show we have out here in Britain. If you're not from Britain,
Later Live.
I don't know if
Jules
you're
Holland.
But it's based in Britain.
Yeah.
And it's got a bunch of bands, like upcoming bands that usually tend to become super successful.
Yeah, they usually have on every show. There's usually one big headliner and loads of different like bands that are up and coming.
And this basically has all the like main headliners they've had over season 2. Oh, well, it's not season 2, but it's the second season they've made one of these CDs for. You got bands like Muse, Elbow again, freaking. Let me have a look because there's a lot of crap.
It has
Friendly Fires, Radiohead, Adele and Jules. That's Jules Holland. No, it's not like another guy called Jules.
This one does also have Keane spiraling, like my one.
Yeah.
C6 Steve, an amazing artist.
If you haven't used C6 Steve, I'll recommend him under the one of us. Well,
Jules Holland features in it himself as well.
Yeah. God, he's just got to put himself in everything.
Yeah,
we haven't got a headline. He's like us. We haven't got a headliner. Just play ourselves.
There's also
freaking madness.
There's also a duet with Adele and Jules, which is amazing.
Manic Street Preachers. I can't remember why we didn't mention those first. There's bands like Pendulum and stuff. So it's a really good album if you like live performances. I know a lot of people that hate them and a lot of people that enjoy them. I personally enjoy them. You know,
I personally love Jules Holland just because of the setup it has.
Yeah. I mean, if not this album, watch the TV show. I mean, it's on BBC iPlayer.
It's like weird for what you would think. Usually you'd have like a music show where there's like one stage and bands come on and off. Yeah. But this one, they're all in a circle, really. You got like the best band has like a sort of platform.
What I really like about that show is like they really classify bands because each stage is like really different. Like there's the one stage where it's like weird, like whoa, like this is Muse's stage.
Well, yeah, they kind of like set up the stage as well so that it fits in with the band. But what I just think is awesome is that they basically just go around everybody and they play their own songs, and everybody just like sits and listens to them.
And Jules does his pattern like introducing things backwards.
Yeah,
he has to walk around.
Yeah, it's the theory that Jules Holland can't just. It was born like stop walking backwards, that he can't stop, otherwise he'll die.
Even like when he goes to a piano, he has to like walk backwards into it, play,
and walk away. Continue to like walk backwards while playing.
So yeah, really recommend the CD and the show. That's pretty much it.
Yeah.
So that's pretty good. You enjoyed this episode of Music Mondays, Darren?
Yes, it's been quite fun.
Like the new setup?
Yeah. Don't know why we're here.
The first time I've alluded to the fact that we're here.
Could have done with a clean up.
And remember, no wait, that's the end. I'm Cameron Morris.
I'm Darren Brown.
And remember to listen to good music.
So yeah, is that done now? What? I don't know. It's just what?
You really ruined the illusion.
Why are you bending? Hello.
Goodbye, people.
Goodbye.